Welcome then to Spa-Francorchamps for a Super GT race in the 2016 Nissan GT-R. Off we go then, traction control on 1 to help us get away and not spin up the wheels. Decent start there, so we moved up a couple of places already. Trying to avoid the chaos into turn 1 as a ghost goes straight through us. Avoiding that car on the left, all very nervous as we go down the hill. Time to take a big breath in then as we head up into our Rouge. Car behind thankfully giving me room, just managed to stay on the track as big RIP moment behind. Oh dear, that's the end of his race. Right, penalty for the car up there, number 10. We move up into 11th place, braking at the start of the curb on the left, down into 2nd, trying to avoid the traffic and the chaos as we have a car turning into a ghost who we go straight through. Down into Rivage then, a little tap on the car in front and a little tap from behind, but we got through it okay, no penalties, fantastic. Up into 9th already now. Down the hill then, looking for the 50 board on the right, braking just after that, nearly running into the back of the car ahead as he gets a bit out of shape going through Coulon. Thinking about going for the move up the inside, but think better of it, and he hits Chucky 13 up ahead. We take to the inside, just avoiding the bollards, making the move stick. Let's see what we can do then as we head round onto the back straight, trying to get a good run. Can we get in the slipstream? Ended up a little wide on the curb there, but we'll start to get the toe now and we'll start to be magnetised towards the back of that car ahead. Flat out through the left hander. Actually no, taking a little lift there, little safety lift. Be prepared to send it up the inside. There we go. Down into 1st, making the corner as the dude behind as well sends it behind me up the inside. So right, there we go, 7th then, 10 positions gained on lap 1 and we are 7.5 seconds behind the leader, so let's see if we can start to catch up then and see where we can get up to in this race. Right, so end of lap 2 then. And the car up ahead has gone very, very wide as we get onto the back straight. So easy move in the Coca-Cola themed car ends up behind me. So now we're taking it flat out through there, that's more like it. And a bit of battling up ahead, they're all over the place. The marker boards are in the air. And again, knocking each other left and right. And we're right on the back on you now space as we head into turn 1 up the inside, and some very questionable defending there. Yeah, not too sure about that, but we make the move done, get the move done as we head down into our Rouge and up into 5th place now. Car up ahead. It's got a 1 second penalty that he'll need to serve in just a second, so that should be an easy move done. Yep, there we go. But you now space is now coming back at me on the outside. And little tap there, but he gives me room. And again, giving me room as we go through the right hander there. Side by side down into Rivage. And we make it stick. So keeping 4th place, but we're now 10 seconds behind the leader. It's going to be quite hard to make up 10 seconds over the next 6 laps or so. So end of lap 3 as we head down into the final turns, and I notice in my mirror we've got a dive bomb. There we go, and a little tap for good measure. And that is going to cost us some time, unfortunately. Luckily though, I saw him coming and it didn't end in tears. So can I get back at him? got a bit of a run, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough here. No, it's not. So we're sitting behind. We're going to be pitting at the end of this lap anyway. And here we are then. So unfortunately we couldn't get past him on this lap, and we're now nearly 13 seconds behind the leader as we make our pit stop. But we're on the hard tyres, and we're going to move on to the softs. No, not the softs, the mediums, but the softer compound. So rejoining the race then in 6th place, and we have 18, nearly 19 seconds to make up. But we are on the faster tyre now, so we should make some time up as we head on to the end of lap 6. You can see the leader has pitted, and we're less than 10 seconds behind now, so unfortunately you're probably not going to be able to do 3 seconds a lap faster as Reten pits. Yeah, we're not going to make up 3 seconds a lap, I wouldn't have thought, even though we are on the slightly better tyre. And I think Topper's MJ up ahead is also on the medium tyre, and his tyres are fresher, so it's going to be a struggle to stay with him. And Reten is now in between us too, so this is going to cost us a little bit of time again as we come round to the end of lap 7. We're seeing if we can get a good run on him. I've had to lift off a little bit there, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure he's on the hard, so he's going to have to brake quite early. In fact, he doesn't brake. He doesn't brake at all. He just goes on. He's had a left foot failure, catastrophic braking failure, and we are now up into 3rd place. So we're 8 seconds behind first and 3 seconds behind second. And unfortunately we couldn't make up enough time, so as we get it all out of shape on the final turn, we got it back to within 5 seconds of the leader, and a podium to reward our endeavours. So there we go then, 14 positions gained in that race. I would call that a good race, and we even gained a bit of SR.